difficult, but I feel like I have to talk about it because it actually happened. It actually took place. And even though it hurts, I want to share this experience with others. So, welcome back to the channel, Tina and Brett. As of course, you know who's talking. I'm Tina, and um, I've been pretty much, sharing my experiences with the trying to conceive journey. And me and my husband have been trying to conceive for the past 6 months, going on 7. So it's been quite a roller coaster of emotions, um, uncertainty, um, heartache, but to say the least, I would like to share it. So, recently I had taken a pregnancy test, and it did have 2 lines. Um, the line was not strong. It was a faint pink little line. I took the test on more than just one occasion. I like a crazy person. I was testing whenever I could get my hands on a test. Test. Pregnancy tests. That became a big chunk of my life for a minute there, and especially when I found out that I was pregnant. Um, this happened actually just a few days ago. So, with that being said, I took the first initial test. It came back positive, and I was ecstatic. I was over the moon. Um, and because it was light pink, it had color. It wasn't an evap line. I've done all my research because I have been trying to get pregnant. So I know all the ins and outs, all the details of what to look for, the time frame that you have to look for the line. If it goes past a certain time frame, it is an evap. It is not a real true line. So I was ecstatic that day, and of course, the next day I tested again. Keep it in mind, the hormone that is produced by the baby, HCG, does not really tend to double until 48 hours to 72 hours within that time frame. So I'm thinking, okay, you know, everybody else that I've been seeing, their HCG levels have been going up, up and up and up every single day. So mine should go up by today. The line did not get any darker. The line, if anything, to me got fainter. And it was still there, but it was fainter. And this was a cause for concern. It, in my mind, it shouldn't have gotten fainter. And automatically I start thinking, something's wrong. And I tried to keep my hope, my faith. And I kept testing. And the next day, the line was back, but it was still faint. From there, it just kept getting fainter. And eventually, it became a negative. Um, and eventually, a week later, within this time frame, I got my period. There was a week late. I had all the symptoms of being pregnant. I was nauseous. I was vomiting. I couldn't keep anything on my stomach. I was sick, literally sick. My temperature had rose up. Um, Everything was different in my body. I could feel it. It was different. The fact that my cycle was late a week. I got the positive test. Like it was real. It was real. So when I'm telling these people in my household, I think I might be pregnant. I kind of feel like nobody really took me seriously. I even went to the doctor, and I don't think that he took me seriously. I think that he just thought that I was some kind of crazy person. Oh, everything's fine. Your urine's fine, your blood is fine, everything's fine, you're clean as a whistle. I think you're just overreacting. What? I'm trying to tell you, like, there was something there. And nobody knows your body like you do. Nobody can tell me otherwise. There was too much of a coincidence for it not to be something there. Back up, rewind. Let's go over this real quick. The hormone HCG is not going to be present unless there is a baby in your anatomy. Okay? That baby produces that hormone. The test is equipped to pick up this hormone. There's not no other science around that. So I was kind of like, okay, thinking about everything. And I guess I'm really just making this because I think a lot of people need to be aware that this is a real true thing. This is probably not a real full-blown miscarriage, but this is an early miscarriage. It is called a chemical pregnancy. And for those of you who do not know what a chemical pregnancy is, the embryo, it implanted. It did implant. But implantation was not complete. It did not complete its course. Therefore, you will get a positive pregnancy test. But the levels of HCG will not go up. They will not double. If anything, that line that you see will become lighter and lighter and lighter until there is nothing left, until there is a negative test that you're holding in your hand. This is very real. It's very, very common. It happens to about 75% of women out here in this world who probably choose not to talk about it because they're hurt, they're ashamed. And the thing about it is, don't let anyone tell you, oh, you're overreacting, or it's probably something else. You're probably just caught a bug, or you're probably just, something else is going on. No, you were really pregnant. You were really pregnant, even if it was for a short period of time. You were. And the loss of that is still very much present, even though it was something this little in your body. It was still a part of who you are. So I know I haven't talked to you all in a while, but this is what just happened recently. And it's difficult. It's not easy, especially when you're trying to start a family. And this hasn't been an easy 6 months. 6 months. Going on 7. It's not It's not easy. If anything, it just got harder. So, what's next? I think we're going to try one last attempt on our own. And if nothing happens, we plan to go to the fertility doctor, and we plan on going on with an IUI, intrauterine insemination. So this is where we're at. I hope you guys continue to follow us on our journey of trying to conceive, and I guess take care until then. See you all later. Bye.